Добар ден, почитувани гледачи, го следите најновото издание на Охридската Јоклама. Вие сте заедно во секој случај со ТВМ телевизија. И ова издание на Јокламата, овој пат во целост ќе го посветиме на уметноста, ќе стане збор и за фотографијата, ќе стане збор и за модниот дизајн. Мој гостин во Јокламата, во ова малку подолго издание на Јокламата, за прв пат ќе ми биде Махмуд Сами, инаку доаѓа од Египет, од Александрија, инаку завршил мултимедија, односно дипломирал мултимедија и неодамна во кафе бар од Шила, поточно на 2 февруари, во изминатиот петок, одржа една многу интересна модна ревија, можеме да кажем, меѓутоа повеќе станува збор за една уметничка изложба која што е спој и на модата и на уметноста и во секој случај на фотографијата, заедно со модната дизајнерка во подем, охридјанката Есма Кјазим, која што се надевам дека во некој од следните изданија на Јокламата ќе ми биде гостинка, а со мене тука е денес фотографот Махмуд Сами, инаку како што кажав, дипломирал мултимедија. Well, Ramadan, welcome to TVM Television and welcome to Јоклама. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm fine. I'm doing great.
Intentionally, I didn't mention the name of the exhibition. It was colatography, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I pronounced it well.
Yeah. But there is no term like that.
Yeah, there is no term.
No, but we just made it. It's just, because it's collage of photography, so we just said colatography. So
Yeah.
that
Who came with the word? You or Esma?
it was the name. Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
The name was you.
Yeah.
So
But the idea for collage was for Asma. Yeah.
Let's go a little back in time. How
Okay.
did you end up here?
I finished my high school, and I had many chances and opportunities to go, and I ended up here for some reasons. So I managed to stay here for 3 years till now, and I socialized, and here I am.
Yes.
Simply, yeah.
Okay. Tell me something about your love of photography.
I started in 2010 in Egypt. We were with Help Portrait International. It was like you go to poor districts, you take photos, and you give them back as a charity. So I was into that for a while, and then I started developing some love for fine art, that you create the things by yourself, that you take photos of, and you shape them, and you do everything, and you can mix art with the other arts with them, like paintings. Like you can add a piece of cloth on some photograph or something. With like in general, I got into it fully. I tried most of it, like photojournalism and many aspects, until I found myself somehow in visual arts, in the part of fine art. So I give it more attention.
To this fine art.
Yeah, to the fine art part.
When you make a comparison about, I can say like the market for art in Egypt and here, have you had some attempts to try there? Have any exhibition, anything?
We are 104 millions, so we are. Our market is way bigger.
You're sand in the sea, or a drop in the sea, or sun in the desert.
Yeah, we have everything there. Yeah, but mainly also it's central. It's more central. Like you have Cairo, Alexandria. Mainly Cairo is everything.
Everything happens in Cairo.
Everything happens in Cairo, but the rest of Egypt is almost neglected. So, but yeah, we have many talents because we are too many. Yeah, and I participated in few exhibitions and few contests, local contests, and one international contest for photography. And yeah, I like the way there. Mainly street photography there is really rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like taking street photography, street pictures?
I have many. Like even I use social media networks here, social media to broadcast and like to show many aspects of Macedonia while I'm staying here. So
yeah. Besides this fine art you were explaining, what do you think about the photography, like in general? Let's put aside the collages and everything you can add to the photography. But what do you think about, the genuine photography? What inspires you the most, to take the camera or to take your phone and to Is it the moment? Is it you like something to catch, like for instance for street photography, like to capture people, to capture poses and like different situations or expressions or?
Actually, I'm mainly into compositions and light. I like to put the thing. I have a frame, and I like to set the things into it as I want it. So when I go in the street to take photo, and I want to make it in, I want to put the elements in the right place that I want it. So it's just the feel of creation, of making something of my own that people can look at, and they see like, oh, we haven't seen it from that perspective. Yeah, and mainly light and the other things, like because I like light a lot, so you try to make use of it and to see how it
so
goes.
we can say
is light,
yeah, we can say the probability is very important in your pictures.
Yeah,
you take care of everything. There is no capturing the moment or something like that.
Not the basic ones. I try to make another perspective always. You have to feel it, like to put something new, because everyone has a camera, so you have to show something different.
Do you remember your first photography that
yeah,
not actually the first photography, but the first photography that you make and that you see and said, ooh, I'm good at this?
I think I don't say that, but in general...
And you never say that?
No, I'm still not satisfied. But in general, yeah, it was, I think 2011, when we were going in the streets. We had the revolution in Egypt, and I was taking photos in the revolution. And yeah, I had few shots from there that I was really happy with. Yeah, that they captured the... I was happy with them.
Yeah.
Maybe now if I look back at them, they are not the best. But they captured one moment. It was like photojournalism. And because of the atmosphere of the revolution and youth evolving and things, it was really interesting. Yeah.
And you feel brave because you had a camera and capturing a moment.
Yeah, we had that freedom back then.
Do you remember your first camera and what tool do you use now?
Yeah, it was, I had, first of all I used a small phone, 2 megapixels. Then I had my first camera, it was also small. It was a Canon. Then after a while now I have, I have a way better.
You have improved your technical part.
Yeah, and it's really needed that you need to upgrade your tools, because like you're like a craft person who makes a craft, and you need good tools. If you're a carpenter, you need the tools. If you're a photographer, you need a good camera so that you can use the things. Yeah, the tools are important. Yeah.
You mentioned social media. You mentioned also those social networks like Facebook, like Instagram. And I'm interested in what do you think about the post-production of the pictures, because now we can see on social media especially, we can see a lot of beautiful pictures, but when if you had any kind of knowledge of photography, you see that the author put a lot of effort after taking the picture. Yeah, the post-production with all those programs now, or even on our phones we have the apps adding this, adding that. But what do you think about the genuine photography, the one... We're not talking about the fine art and what you can actually do with the photography, but the quality of a photography as itself.
Yeah, actually...
as what it represents.
Actually, I believe that photo shouldn't be edited. Like you cannot edit it. Like you just take a photo and that's it. Like as it is, as you take it, and you have the only thing that you can play with is just the light, the light parts and the dark parts, because photography is capturing the light. So this is the main idea. So any other thing that you put after, I'm not really into it. But anyways, they are taken from the American pop culture in the 60s. The inns and the bars.
Yes.
That old style that we have in the films, yeah. Mainly they are the same effects. They are just for social use. But in genuine photography, I don't believe that this is something that is really appreciated. I like more to have
to be genuine.
pure photography without editings, or you go something else. You use the photos like in fine art or something. But something in between, like an effect, like vintage or something else. No, it's better if you make it by yourself. Yeah.
I think that it can completely change what the photography represents.
Yeah, that's true.
If you put a lot of effort in it, and you can change it even completely.
Yeah, but it's better.
And lose the moment.
Yeah, simply.
Yeah. What also I would like to ask you concerning the photography is, and at the beginning of our conversation, you also mentioned that you don't leave anything by chance. You know everything. Actually, you have a clear image of what your picture is going to look like when you're going to take it. And you mentioned also that light and that dance with the light and the shadows is very important for one photography. How much time actually it takes you to make a picture of something, whatever it is, to be exactly as Mahmoud likes?
You have two ways. You have the improvisory ways, like to go and to just put the camera on your eye and like wait until that bird goes there and that guy moves here, and you're lucky. Like it's like you
still waiting for a moment.
Yeah, but you're still waiting for it, like not just capturing it. And you have the other way is like to prepare everything by yourself. You bring the model, you bring the person, you costume the dress, and you bring the bird. You go capture it and bring it, and like everything, and then you take it.
Yeah, you make the conditions inside the studio or whatever, or
both of them has
closed space, or actually maybe even outside.
Yeah, but both of them has their own interesting part. The improvisory part is really good to just go and capture it like this, and the other part of creating everything by yourself makes you feel also satisfied if it looks nice in the end. So yeah, both of them are interesting. They are types of photography anyways. Yeah.
What do you like to take pictures of most? Aside the fine arts, you said that you capture a piece of the revolution. You like street photography, which means you like
photojournalism
people.
more. Yeah, photojournalism number one.
Yeah.
Journalism is really the most interesting part for me, because
it has to do something with the adrenaline rush or something. You're hunting for a good story.
Yeah, it's like just you're trying out of like it's more of documenting, and documenting needs a fast person who knows where to go and to make it. So it's a challenge all the time. So I like that.
To capture more moments as you can.
Yeah.
And some of them may matter sometimes.
Yeah.
For the history.
I tried actually many times. Like the last photo, when you said history, like the last photo, the photo of the year last 2017, the photo of the year was the photo of in Turkey, the Russian ambassador, the guy when he did that. Yeah, that photo was really like nobody in that situation can take a photo like this. That's really interesting, and this photo will stay forever. So
yeah, it will.
Yeah,
because
it's like nobody in that situation will take a photo simply.
What do you think about photographing human faces? Have you tried that?
Yeah,
you like it?
It's lovely. Yeah, portraits. Yeah, it's really lovely.
But you like them? You like making those kind of pictures? Like first of all, staging them, or you wanna
like staging, like.
Yeah, in artificial conditions, you know, creating, as you said, in a studio or outside, but with staging and everything, you know.
I like staging outside. Like I like outdoors more, but you do everything outside as you want it, more than studios.
You can make the conditions outside.
Yeah.
It goes a little bit more natural.
Yeah,
it's more natural.
To look more attractive in the end.
Yeah. Color or monochromatic photography?
Both.
What is your poison?
I like colors, of course.
You like colors?
Yeah, but monochromatic sometimes, if you have some idea, avant-garde or something on your mind that you want to make, you can use it. It's like I'm open to everything. It's like I'm on it. Like yeah, whatever it takes me, I'm on it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Because passion goes every day, changes, and like yeah.
So what happened when you came to Macedonia? About the photography, of course.
Yeah, it's like I'm subjected to a different style of living, because here is like
it takes you time to adjust.
Actually, it's easier.
Yes.
Yeah, because in Alexandria we need more freedom, and we need more. We need like it's a very big city.
You mean like a creative freedom? To what you're gonna capture?
No, I mean just to feel safe while holding a camera in the street, nothing more.
That can be that dangerous?
Yeah, sometimes. So,
believe me, it can be here too.
I know, but I'm a foreigner, so nobody
touches you.
Yeah, you live like a foreigner. You don't understand the language, so people like
they're gonna leave.
He's gonna leave.
He's not from here. He's a tourist. He's a tourist.
So I feel good like this. Yeah, but in general, the photography here, like, because you have nature, less people, the old houses and the style, the really vintage style of the city. As example, in Ohrid.
Yeah, you like taking pictures of architecture? No matter if it's in Ohrid, we have beautiful architecture everywhere.
Yeah, it's very remarkable. Yeah.
But in Alexandria too, you have architecture. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but it's like on wider scale. Yeah, but here it's very condensed, and I know the places, I know where to go and things. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Excellent. How about your school? Why did you choose multimedia?
It's I thought
it was like a random choice. You said, "Okay, I'm gonna do this," or it was like a passion that you're pursuing.
I was doing it in the past for a while, and I was into, like, I'm into design in general. So I wanted to continue in that, but I felt like it's a bit harder now, because like once you open the door for creative art work, it's so hard to sit on a chair. In the end, so hard.
Yeah, you have so many opportunities, and you're gonna, oh, I like that, oh, I like that,
Yeah,
oh, I can try this, I can try that, I can mix this and that.
Yeah, I leave all the doors open for now, but when I went to that multimedia, information systems and multimedia part, I felt like, no, I don't fit really there. Just the design part, and that's the main thing that matters with me in it. So yeah, I'm more into that part now. Now I know myself more, but I have to try to know. That's
excellent, yeah. Mahmoud. This first part of the show was about people getting to know who you are. We're going to take a little break, a short break actually. And in the second part of the show, we're going to talk about choreography and you know, your cooperation with Esma, how it happened, how you two met and everything, how it happened and what happened actually last Friday.
Yeah.
Okay? Почитувани гледачи, ќе направиме една кратка пауза за реклами, да се одмориме малку, а потоа продолжуваме со разговорот со мојот денешен гости. Туристичка агенција Елида Тур. Ваш партнер во креирањето на највозбудливите, најубавите и незаборавни патувања и одмори. Вие само посакајте, ние сме во чекор со вашите очекувања. Избери боја, избери чувства и избери дестинација со Елида Тур.
Кои што сакат нека ви зборвит, ама вистината е само една. Тајната за Охридскиот бисер ја донесов лично јас, Јован Субановиќ, руски белогардеец.
Тајнава со алал ти ја давам, на правнуци да останит, ајро да ја го видиш. Ако се посветиш на занатот, еден ден сигурно ќе се просветлиш. За прекрасната иднина на нашето семејство и за првиот Охридски бисер, верни на традицијата, фамилија Филеви.
Започнуваат промотивните акции во Кармен Бау центар Охрид. Ламинат, комплет со филци лајсни со намалена цена од 250 денари. Печки на дрва со намалена цена веќе од 4990 денари. Грејни тела со намалена цена од 390 денари. Понудата трае до потрошување на залихите. Кармен Бау центар Охрид.
Итно ти требаат пари?
Како што ни ми требаа пари, одеднаш распродажби. Овде 50%, таму 70% и парите, знаеш, а уште сум на првиот кат на молот.
Избери Кредисимо. Од сега аплицирај до 80.000 денари брзо, лесно и целосно онлайн. Кредисимо. Пари на време.
Хотел Престиж Струга. Луксузен интериер во модерен стил. Ресторански сали со капацитет до 600 до 450 гостие. Со атрактивен изглед за организирање фамилиарни свечености, прослави и забави. Цена на менија за свадби од 12 евра со вклучен неограничен пијалог. Комплетно декорирање на сала, сопствен паркинг. Луксус што можете да си го дозволите. Хотел Престиж Струга.
се пусти Мастрикс, не можеме да го заборавиме. И љубовта кон театарот, не можеме да заборавиме.
Кога се растуриваше Вовчево, знаеш колку плачеја народ. Многу плачеја.
Тоа е таа конзерва и фамозно злато на Симунчевци.
Воските на Иван и на Афродита, на Охридските Ромео и Јулија, останале секогаш заедно.
Опинци гумени траја и тога пропадна најкодна.
Ете, почитувани гледачи, после краткиот блок реклами, ние продолжуваме понатака со Јокламата, со вториот дел од емисијата, овој пат во целост посветен на уметноста и тоа на фотографијата и на модниот дизајн. Махмуд Сами Рамадан, мој гостин, фотограф кој што ни доаѓа од Каиро, од Александрија поточно, и изложбата која што заедно со Есма Ќазим ја организира и ја поставија во кафе барот Шила во изминатиот петок на 2 февруари, нешто за што медиумите пишуваат дека станува збор и пренесуваат, впрочем дека станува збор за нешто што досега охриѓани немаат видено во нашиот град. Well, Mahmoud, how did you met actually Esma?
Actually, I got to know many artists here in Ohrid when I came, because I'm fond of art in general. Yeah, so I have to meet the people and I get to know them. Then I did some work for her. And I went to Skopje Fashion Weekend. She had some show there. Yeah, and after that we decided, like, let's make something to combine a few arts together. So that's how it is, yeah.
She had a lot of fashion shows, like 3 or 4, one in Belgrade, one in Croatia, I think, in Zagreb. So she's in a rise. She's very promising. Her career is in a rise, and it's going very fast. What do you think about fashion photography?
Fashion photography?
Because fashion and fashion designer, you know, like this. You cannot have one without the other.
I know. It's interesting till some point, because now I feel like they make use of it. I don't know, I'm not really into the idea of having too much
there are a lot of, you know what I'm asking. Okay, we have when fashion design, talking about clothes, we have like, maybe I'm wrong, you can correct me afterwards. Okay. We have, you know, like that commercial part about the photographs in magazines, you know, the photography that sells actually the fashion.
The that sells.
But also you have, you know, like high profile photographs, like for instance, Annie Leibovitz, or I can talk about many of them, that, you know, with photographies take fashion to, you know, like on a higher level.
Yeah. Now it's like being sold so much. But it's okay, like arts, they have to collaborate.
Yeah,
in the end.
One cannot do
without the other now.
Yeah, of course.
And media is important, so it's interesting, but it's mainly focused on the fashion. So it's like you cannot say that it's mainly like the way you photograph it, because it's mainly fashion, like what they present as fashion designers from clothes and things. So yeah, I don't believe that this is like something like really. It's just for selling, you know. It's more commercial than the pure art. That's what I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more commercial. Yeah.
How you two came up with the idea to organize, you know, like an exhibition, and how it would look like, and how much time have you, you know, work and rework and.
We had the idea from last June, and we wanted to make it in like September or something.
So you have been working for a long time on it.
Like that was another idea we started working on, and they stopped for some reason because I went back to Egypt and things. And when I came back, we decided to make something a bit different. Then we proceed with the previous idea, so we might continue it again later. Yeah, but we decided to make this one of collages and like mixed arts. until we are ready with the other one. Yeah.
Excellent. How many pieces have you exhibited? And
it's around 16, 17.
It has a commercial moment, the exhibition, or it was purely just to represent what you have been working?
We're like
people were able to come and buy some of the
things. Yeah, they are for selling as well.
Yeah, are you satisfied for how it went?
Yeah,
because in the media you've been great. Actually, everyone praised and loved the show.
Yeah, media. That's the job of the media in general. Yeah, to praise.
Yeah, but they can be really, like judgmental.
Yeah, to praise in the up way or the down way. So it depends. Yeah, so it really went well. It was one of the very happy nights. We had the people there for 3-4 hours, and people were not leaving, so it was really happy.
So it was okay. Yeah. But it was a very interesting concept. Who came up with the idea? It was
collaborative. Both of us.
Yeah, both of you.
Both of us. Yeah, we were thinking about what to make and how to make it look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you, any plans, anything similar like this you're going to happen? You're going to move this exhibition to another cities of Macedonia, people in the country can, get to know you better.
I believe that Bitola and Skopje have better chances, I think. Especially Bitola. I know many artists from there. They have really good market somehow. And to Skopje. So I'm thinking
everything is in Skopje, so it's central. A must.
Yeah. It's central, so I'm thinking but still like the next step. Not in the moment. Yeah.
Not for now. Now you want to dust to settle.
A little, yeah.
Okay. The exhibition aside, any other projects that are in your mind maybe, or in development, or you're considering it, like seriously to happen in the near future?
I have one project that I've been working on for 3 months for now, and still going on. That it's something regarding to horoscopes and how to present photography through horoscopes, horoscopes through photography. So I've been working on that for 12 photos.
Now, if you need Virgo, I mean.
Okay.
Count me in.
Perfect. So yeah, you prepare 12 photos, one for each horoscope sign, and how to show this through the photo, through one photo. And I would love to go viral with this on magazines and things. So that's one project. And the other related to cinematography and small video projects. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned cinematography. It's one of your other loves. Before the
love other things,
yeah. Before we started the show, you said that you're considering and very seriously a master degree in cinematography.
Yeah, because it's like photography, but moving photography is the same, and it's also about compositions and light. So it's my main thing.
It's your territory.
Yeah,
so
it's my
what to do.
Yeah, and I've been doing that for a while, taking videos for 7-8 years. Yeah. So
that is just as much you were taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm going on both sides at the same time. So yeah, but I still my productions are not really out like in photography. Yeah, but I have one short documentary and one other short film, 2 other short films actually.
And again, that photojournalism is there.
Yeah, sure.
Documentary, short films.
Photojournalism,
that is photojournalism.
Yeah.
Mainly, that is journalism, actually.
Yeah.
So you wanna take footages of the events, staging it, or purely documentary?
Both for now. Until I think in the future I should decide on something. Yeah, but not just covering events. It's more photojournalism is a bit wider than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it never depends on you.
Yeah.
It never depends on you.
You should be very flexible all the time to manage.
And sometimes you can take for years for a moment to come that you can actually have it on your camera.
Yes, simply.
Yeah, it's the same as the photography, but on long run.
Long run.
Also about cinematography. What is the topic that you would like to, make a movie, even if it is a documentary, it doesn't have to be like a journalism and searching for an event, but finding about something that happened, or something historical, something whatever.
I'm more into drama in general, and recent drama. Yeah, and that's the part that I really like. Like even in films that I watch, like I like drama, and the way of the line of action goes and how the things.
So you're a great fan of French movies, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure.
They're all about the drama.
Yeah.
And the British, too.
Yeah, but European films are way better than. I am for European films, yeah.
You have the story, you have the cinematography, you have everything.
And you have the art as well. Like they have amazing art. Not very commercial like the American style.
Your favorite director, now, from the top of your mind?
He's American, actually. Like Daniel Chazelle, for now.
Yeah?
Yeah, Daniel Chazelle. The one who made the La La Land and the one who made Whiplash. Just for now, not really favorite, but I like that person.
He's a young director. Yeah. He's a young director.
And that's from the young ones. And we have from Egypt, we have Youssef Chahine. He was really a great director, but he passed away like a few years ago. And you can go for like Alejandro, the one who made Birdman. Also, he's really gorgeous, and who made I don't remember the last one, but yeah, Birdman. That won the Oscar 2013.
Okay, the Spanish, Alejandro Amenabar?
Yes. I don't remember his last name.
Yeah, the others.
He's gorgeous.
Yes, I've seen the others.
Yeah.
The
Revenant. Yeah.
The Revenant, that was spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's,
He has his own style.
Yeah.
But I was fascinated by Birdman so much.
It's a kind of depressive, but it's his, like a seal.
Yeah.
When you see his... And the Spanish people have a great cinematography there.
Great music as well.
Great music as well, of course. Mahmud, that would be it for now. You will be my guest in another show, of course, anytime we have something new from you. I wish you all the best. I wish you to continue the work, and I wish you many exhibitions. And let's make something interesting. Make a documentary, whatever.
All right.
It was and say hi to Esma, please.
Sure. It will be.
Почитувани гледачи, ова беше се за ова издание на Јокламата. Се надевам дека уживавте во разговорот со мојот денешен гостин. Имајте убаво попладне, се гледаме во следна прилика.